to deliver the event and to prove it's worth it. Dan Rowan, BBC News.
It was a smash hit on Broadway. Now the hip-hop musical about one of the men who helped create America as an independent nation opens in London tonight. Hamilton is the story of a poor immigrant from the Caribbean who arrives in New York on the eve of the American Revolution and goes on to become the country's first Treasury Secretary. Our arts editor, Will Gompertz, met the musical's creator, Lin Manuel Miranda.
Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first reform.
Here is Hamilton's creator, Lin Manuel Miranda, at the White House Poetry Slam in 2009, performing what would become the opening number of his musical about America's founding fathers. 6 years later, it opened in New York and became an instant classic.
Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. We are waiting in the wings for you.
And now it's in London, as is, for a few days, the man behind the show, who's been compared to, well, are you the 21st century's Shakespeare?
Not even close. No, Shakespeare wrote a mind-altering amount of dramas and comedies and sonnets, worked with other playwrights. I've written 2 musicals, so let's everybody chill out.
I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation.
I recognize in the story of Hamilton, the story of so many immigrants who are coming to the United States today. And so I use the music that I love to tell this story.
A lot has been made of the multiracial cast.
This is a story of America then, told by America now. We're going to use every tool at our disposal to eliminate the distance between a modern audience and something that happened 200 some odd years ago. The casting is part of that. And the casting it to look like the way our country looks, eliminates distance. When George Washington is a young man of color and he's running for his life, suddenly you're not filled with images of Washington standing like this crossing the Delaware. He's not invincible anymore. It's suddenly, these are real people.
How nervous were you about bringing this show to the UK?
Oh, I was not nervous at all. What I was very excited for was the reaction to King George III in the shadow of Buckingham Palace. I mean, we're really right up the street. So the only change we made in that direction is we've tarted up his outfit quite a bit.
George III might have lost America, but he steals this show every night. Maybe the family in the big house he bought around the corner will make a royal appointment to see it. Will Gompertz, BBC News.
Everybody!
Let's catch up with the weather now with Sarah Keith Lucas. Hello.
Hi there, George.